Okay, we're back here. Let's see if it will. Here. It says it's waiting. I don't think you need to wait. I should be live.
The other stream was still going. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Are we back now? Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Chilling out on a Friday night.
Just chilling.
Ice, baby. Oh, I can't say that. I'll probably get taken down for copyright.
You just violated
the policy.
TOS have been broken. Hello again. Sic semper tyrannis. Oh snap, said good brother. I don't understand why that happened. That last one, like, okay, I was reasoning out on the first stream. Maybe they took it down because I was watching it from another channel's video.
Yeah.
And maybe that guy got an alert and was like, no, they're not allowed to watch my videos. I don't know. So for the last movie we're doing, Manos, I went to a just royalty-free streaming website with only royalty-free movies. That's all they had. That was all they had. And still, no good.
No good.
So I don't understand what they want. What do you want?
Running out of favors to call in to get your stream shut down.
Yes. Did you get put in wiener jail? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's not like it couldn't have been content. There are channels that like do nothing but like sex toy reviews, and there were like people making out on screen, very pedestrian for like a few seconds. So it couldn't have been a content, like, you know, that type of violation. It had to have been some stupid ass, you're streaming a movie, we're going to take it down even though the movie is in the public domain. Movies got you too bricked up for the TOS.
Gotta go earlier than 1925.
Yeah, apparently.
I think it is. Like, it has to be like, it's like 90 years before something goes into public domain.
Well, like if it's copyrighted, right?
Right.
But there are movies that, like Night of the Living Dead, everyone knows that's in the public domain.
You can use that.
Yeah. As long as you don't use a version that's like been put together by, you know, a company who does like a DVD release or something. And,
like Criterion did the Blu-ray for Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah. I think that stuff is protected. But if you're just using like the original version of the film, then it's fine.
Right. Yeah, when I was looking up movies earlier today, I noticed that Driller Killer was in the public domain, which is a movie I didn't think would be there. It's an Abel Ferreira movie. He also directed King of New York with Christopher Walken. Arrow released it a while ago, and I've seen it. It's all right. It's kind of a punk, sort of like Maniac, but not as good. You've seen Bill Lusting's Maniac?
No.
From the 80s, like 1980, one where he scalps girls in it.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Didn't see that one.
Maniac's pretty all right.
Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna do. I think I'm just gonna leave it on the ice. It's the chill out zone with the ice. This way, there's no possible scenario I can imagine where this stream will be taken down. It's just a picture of ice. Unless Perfect Food gets wind of this.
To come in.
Yeah,
and they're gonna. Oh no, you can't use my image on your stream.
You have to pay for it. Which might happen.
It could
at this rate.
It's possible.
Oh, thanks, Craven, for $4.99. Says, Nick, where's my rub and smell fart comic review at? I'm gonna go maybe on Sunday. Did you hear about this?
No. Did you see this? Did you hear about this?
Yeah. You hear about this? Fart comics back in the news, Kev. It's a Harley Quinn. They call it the Harley Quinn Fartacular.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about this a little bit.
Yeah, so Craven has requested that I review that.
I mean, that's an admirable request, I think.
The Fartacular Silent But Deadly #1.
Clever.
And it's not scratch and sniff. They call it rub and smell.
Okay. All right.
Because they had to avoid copyright.
Copyright.
Yeah.
A rub and smell.
Yeah.
Is it like a rub and smell or a?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
They've been drawing her pretty sexy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You mix that with the fart smell, and they're gonna make a lot of people happy with that.
That's
one.
a recipe for bricks right there. I'll tell you what.
Jorfa said, "No way the stream lowered to just a picture of ice." That's
That's where we're at right now. Sorry, Jorfus.
That's what's happened. We tried 2 different films in the public domain, confirmed. You can go look it up if you guys don't believe me. You can look up Manos Hand of Fate. I don't know.
Hand of Fate.
And then
the beast with the blue claw or whatever it was, right? I can't remember.
Beast with the blue balls.
Beast with the blue balls. Creature with the blue hand. I was close,
Close enough. But they're both public domain confirmed. We should have been allowed to sit here and have fun viewing them together, just like Mystery Science guys do, or whatever. Any streams where people sit and just kind of enjoy watching a film together. You look for a public domain film, and we did it 2 times and got nuked 2 times, and that's not going to happen again. We're just going to look at this picture of ice, and we will talk about whatever you guys want.
Hey, at least there's extra entertainment here. I'm here for the first time in 8 years.
That's true. Yeah.
You might not get a movie, but you got Bender.
That's fine. That's more than enough, in my opinion.
For at least another 20 minutes.
There you go.
Because Bender has an early job, and he has to wake up at 5 a.m.
Maybe when he leaves, I'll play some Vampire Survivors or something. Have you ever played that?
No, but it's another one I've heard of. Vampire Survivors. It looks cool.
I was really skeptical. I heard about it. It was one of those games where, like, I remember when it first came out, everyone's going crazy about it. And then I was like, I don't know. I saw some screenshots. It's one of those games where the screenshots don't do it justice. You have to, like, be in it.
It's the experience of playing.
Yeah. And then when I finally got it and I saw they had a Castlevania pack for it to download, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Badass. I'm in.
Totally in. I picked up playing Resogun again recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you remember that shit?
I was just talking about that on a stream.
That game rocks, dude. I love Resogun.
Because I was playing something that reminded me of Resogun, and I was having trouble remembering the name, and it finally came to me, but I can't remember what the game was now. But yeah, that's a fun one. Resogun.
I'll never be able to beat my high score.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that last time. You got like
I didn't even. And last time
millions and millions.
Last time I told you it was 33 million, and then I played again, realized no, it was 133 million. So like I was up there, and I literally have like never passed a million since that time. It's like I cap out at like 60,000, and then I'm dead. So. I don't know. I've lost my touch, I guess.
Can we talk about the bop it method? The bop it method for what? For the rub and tug?
Bop it, twist it, pull it.
What else was there? Twist it, pull it, bop it.
Just those 3, right?
Was that it?
I think so.
Bop it, twist it, pull it. I thought they came out with like Yeah, there was like a new...
Bop it Extreme.
Yeah, that's the one you'd want to play. With the different variations, mix it up a little bit. What'd you say? If all that's going to happen is literally just ice, then I'm finna give some speeches of history and science. Go for it.
Yeah, let's hear your history speech.
Did you ever watch any Julius Sumner Miller, Jorfus? I made Lazarus watch one the other day about center of mass. I think it was center of gravity. Julius Sumner Miller, and physics is my business. I kind of, Yeah, now that I do that, I kind of took his voice for Professor Sex on the Super Divorce Super Show that I only did one episode of, and I don't know if you ever saw that.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be like a variety show.
Yeah.
So I had like different characters. I did comic reviews with Professor Sex, and
I might have watched it once.
yeah, and then I had what was it with Boz Loreman?
Boz Loreman.
yeah,
Okay, that's kind of ringing a bell. That's ringing a bell.
Perceptions of Lore with Boz Loreman.
Boz Loreman. I've been thinking about every once in a while. I think about Dr. Rotini for whatever reason. I know he became a zombie, but I thought maybe in a future video his brother could come. You know, he can introduce his
or he could just come back.
Or he could just come back, Dr. Rotini, and his brother like Dr. Fettuccini. And,
well, I like
the whole pasta family.
I like the idea. I was thinking about this recently about just breaking my own lore as much as possible.
Yeah, right.
Like I want to have ongoing like running stories, but also I like the idea of just completely throwing them under the bus
every time
and ruining them whenever I want to. But then maybe I go back to it in the next video and act like it's still happening.
Right.
So maybe he's a zombie in one, and then the next he's himself again.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Leave it.
Because honestly, we did the Dr. Rotini thing, and I gave him this voice. I don't know why. Total missed opportunity to do an Italian accent like the whole time for Dr. Rotini. I don't know why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So we need some more. Yeah, the super diverse.
Yeah, there was, but you know what? Since you did it that way, like they were watching it recently upstairs. The boys were. And like that whole scene just cracks me up with like the hand reaching in so violently, like grabbing, the crunching, and like falling on the floor, and then just like your tone on the phone, it's like there's nothing to be concerned about.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to just come on in. There's gonna be a cleanup guy there soon.
We spilled some nuclear waste behind your house. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to worry about. I'm just giving you this call as a courtesy, and it's so fun. Hey Sona, thank you for that. 1999. Well, shit. Cut my legs off and call me Shorty. Thank you for that.
Cheers to you.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't rage quit. So a lot of people might have rage quit after 2 failed streams, but I said, you know what?
We're here.
We're not doing. Oh yeah, I was trying to position this. Obi-Wan wondered what my hat says. Iceland. I got this in Iceland, in Reykjavik.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Fun fact: if you go back and you watch the Wish You the Best visual companion, it's like every album or every song on this album, a different music video for each one. You can watch it all in one go. But I wear this hat quite a bit during that making of. I was wearing this hat a lot. We went to Reykjavik when you guys were at home writing the instrumentals for all those songs.
Oh, okay, that was your Iceland trip.
Yeah, you were sending me those while I was in Iceland.
Yeah.
And I was super excited to get back.
Let me see that real quick.
Yeah.
So we probably, while you were in Iceland, I think we wrote "Call Your Shot."
Mm-hmm.
And gosh, maybe Southpaw. We wrote like 3. I definitely know "Call Your Shot." We definitely wrote "Call Your Shot" while you were away, because I was like really stoked on that one.
Craven's favorite song is Amber.
I love Amber. Oh, Amber is definitely my favorite song on this album for sure.
Well, how about that, Craven? It's Bender's favorite too.
It's my favorite song to play, definitely. Yeah, it's a great album.
Did you write that before we left on our trip, or
Amber?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember what all we did like exactly while you were gone. I definitely remember that "Call Your Shot" was one we wrote while you were away. Bob came in with that, I think, and it just really came together like pretty quickly. That was a fun song.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I like "Call Your Shot." Amber's my favorite. I think You Must Be Very Proud of Yourself is like underrated banger.
Mm-hmm.
Outer Heaven is great. Christopher Lee also
Mm-hmm.
underrated banger.
Do you remember what that was originally called?
Was that one Cunt Thrust Papadopoulos?
No, I think it was originally called Christopher Penis.
Christopher Penis. It was Christopher Penis. Yeah, I remember the EP we did. I think it must have been for I Love What You've Done with the Place.
Yeah,
and we had all the really terrible names for
Yeah.
the songs.
Cunt
Cunt
Thrust
Thrust Papadopoulos. and some other equally as offensive names.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, but that was great. That was great. You know, it's funny because Wish You the Best I don't think is on Spotify, right?
Wish You the Best.
Yeah, Wish You the I Love What You've Done with the Place.
No, it's on SoundCloud though. You can find
is
it on
it?
SoundCloud.
Okay, because
Yep.
I have the vinyl of it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I remember, the first song on there, and then second song is the one we played at Warped Tour.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the track list, but honestly, those other 3 songs, like, no fucking idea what they sound like. I for whatever reason, they are essentially wiped from my memory. I mean, I'm sure if I heard them, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay. But like, they're just gone. I can't really remember what those last 3 songs were.
Yeah, it's been a while since I listened to that one. Ghoulie said he just realized you said you have to wake up early. What kind of job do you have?
Your boy Bender is a chef. I have been a chef since I was 18 years old. I work in a retirement community, so I cook for old-ass people who are super unappreciative. And, my breakfast shift starts at 6 a.m. tomorrow, and my dumbass has a 45-minute commute. So I got to be up at 5 a.m. And I cook breakfast, but it's pizza day tomorrow, and I'm already prepped up for that. I already made 20 pizzas, so it should be an easy day. That's why I was like, I can come and hang out. It's no big deal. 4 hours of sleep, who cares?
Look at this guy. I mean, what a guy. Still comes out to be on the stream when he's got to wake up so early. So I hope you guys appreciate this.
You're my best friend and my brother.
Well,
That's why I'm here.
That. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you. A moment of camaraderie, live on stream.
I am a chef, Jorfis. Yeah, I'm a pretty all right cook.
Good Brother said you were on Ludes. Have you ever been on Quaaludes?
No. It'd be like DiCaprio and Wolf of Wall Street.
Quaaludes are kind of a running joke around here. I don't know even how it started, but yeah, I would like to talk about Quaaludes on streams. And I was asking Good Brother if he could, if he thought he could get some ludes. You think it'd be possible? And the Ghoulie's asking me to review the fitness gram pacer test. Did you ever do that in school?
I probably, but I think we called it the presidential fitness test.
I was out by the time they instituted the fitness gram pacer test, but this came up a while back, and I said I was going to train for it, and I would do the fitness gram pacer test on a live stream sometime, because they were telling me like what you had to do. And I was like, that doesn't sound too bad. I feel like I would perform pretty well on it. I've always been pretty good at running. Like I don't get winded too easily. So I think I'd give it a good go.
I remember having to do like push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, run a mile, do pull-ups.
The thing where they make you sit down and you got that wooden block. You have to stretch out and reach.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yep, you had to do that. See how far you can go.
Yeah. Test your flexibility. Craven wants to know if there are any hot gilfs at your job.
So no, not at my current residence, but I will say that over the years, because I've been in senior living for a while. I mean, since I was in the band, all that stuff. I've been working there for a while, and I have been solicited by an old lady more than once. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So you could have.
I mean, definitely like a sweet old lady will come up, and I had a woman one time, and she takes my hand, and she goes, if I was a little younger, I would just take you right home with me. And there was a woman at a facility that I used to work at, and I used to go and spend time in her room, wink wink, making puzzles. We'd put a puzzle together or whatever, and I'd sit. She was great. I loved her, and she would just like to sit and like hug on me like this, and I would just kind of be like, all right, yep, this is fine.
Yeah.
So, you know,
well,
it's happened here and there.
Oh, maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday, when the right mood strikes.
Phyllis's husband has in fact passed away.
Oh, okay.
So you can go for that boomer body. Them sagging boomers.
Good Brother said he challenges you to an Iron Chef type tournament.
Okay. All right. I could do that.
A cook-off, if you will.
Yeah. I did see somebody said Jorfus says you should do a rating of my food on the stream.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun to do.
I'd be down for that.
Okay.
Cook you something.
Yeah.
And maybe. I'm going to make brownies for the shop here again this week, I think. So
well, I could definitely review. I could do a brownie review.
Yeah.
But it would be fun to do. Maybe we can set up the other room like a restaurant, and you can cook.
I'll come in and serve you.
Yeah, you serve me. Enjoy, chef, and the whole thing.
The whole shebang.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh, maybe Guitar Hero Battle Jorfus. I would be so into that. I love Guitar Hero.
Yeah, but you know who is better than me at Guitar Hero is Jess.
Is she?
Yeah,
kill it.
She used to kill it on that game. Yeah.
I would play on expert. I'd have to get back into practice, but I was an expert player for a while.
Did you see this guy beat
yes,
the dragon
through the fire and the flames at 300% or whatever, like speed?
Yeah.
Just
crazy.
That was insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
You telling me a jerk cooked this chicken? Phyllis, that Cold War cooch is mine. You get him, ghoulie dude.
Jess said she's rusty now at Guitar Hero. Well, that's okay. I'm sure he is too.
I'm rusty too.
And I've never been like that great at it. I think, I never played on expert. I don't think I've ever met a real life guitar player that is good at Guitar Hero. Really?
Like everybody who can actually play guitar kind of sucks at Guitar Hero. Teach Nick to cook. I'm sure Nick is a fine cook.
I can do all right. But I'm sure you're much better.
Is Jess the primary cook?
Yeah.
Is she?
I mean, I can cook if I have to.
Yeah.
But she is a very good cook. So.
Can attest. Jess, you're a great cook. If you're watching, I love your food. So
it's like I can make a meal if I need to, and I'm just like, if I want to make something nice one night, I'm very meticulous about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when I really want to make something good, I do an all right job, but I don't know my way around. I can't just come up with recipes.
Okay.
I have to like search for things and all that kind of stuff. So I grill out. Whenever we cook on the grill, that's usually me.
I see grilling is like a totally different skill set to me. Like me, not a great griller, honestly. But like I can saute with the best of them.
Yeah.
But managing temperature on a grill, I find really difficult.
Can we add Phyllis to the super lore? Yeah, I mean we can do a Phyllis. We'll do a Phyllis emote. Bender can take a picture of her, and then I'll add it to the emotes that you can use.
I'm the worst Nick is cooked.
I'm not a freeloader. I just said, look, Jess doesn't like to grill. I do the grilling, So if we're making burgers and dogs and steak, Jess will tell you I make a great steak. I think I do a pretty good job with steak.
Yeah.
So, and like he said, that's a different skill set.
Yeah, I think grilling is a totally different thing.
So right there, right from the chef's mouth. Oh, Jess said everything that I've cooked for her has been delicious, but it's almost never except Grill Master. He does enjoy that part of cooking. I do, because here's what I do. And it's a whole kind of ritual. It's like you gotta get the grill going. You gotta get a nice ice cold beer.
Yep.
You got to have some classic rock playing, and it's like a whole vibe.
It's a whole thing,
as they say.
And for me, like if there's a grill going
Mm-hmm.
at a function, I'm there just standing there watching the grill master grill, like with beer in hand. That's my role. Is I'm just guy watching the grill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm there for that for sure.
Yeah.
And Jess, I see. You know, I've eaten your monstrosities, and none of them have been bad. I don't know what this deal is, but
No.
your cooking's great.
Yeah.
It's always been great.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you guys were vegan.
We're never vegan.
Well, when you were
vegetarian.
yes, and all,
never,
and very much like entrenched in that. I'd say.
Yeah.
It was still good then. When you did vegetarian Thanksgiving, loved it.
This is Bender right here.
Bender.
Mixter right here. This is Bender. This guy right back here. That's Bender. Hold on, he's right here actually. Look.
Yeah.
There we are.
That's us.
That's us on the Action Figures album right there. So
I've been let's see, gosh, I joined Sleep Star Ignition,
which was the band before
Super Divorce. Oh man, 2015.
I think it was before that. It was probably 2014.
2014 probably. 2014. I hopped on the drums.
Mm-hmm.
And been on everything since.
Yep. He's a staple.
A staple in the Super Divorce lore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm just a chill guy. You're right, Jorvis. I'm just a chill guy.
Mm-hmm. Jess is going to get her bonnet on. She's been sleeping with a bonnet in the evening.
Fabulous.
Like one of these.
Yeah.
To keep your hair curly.
Uh-huh.
One of these. Which I'm gonna do a strawberry shortcake stream soon and play this game.
Wow, yeah. Right after you guys opened the shop in 2013.
Yeah.
Because Nick and I think we had maybe met once before. We met once when Jess was working at Bluebird still.
Yeah.
You came in probably with baby Lazarus.
Yep.
And we met. And then when Jess opened her first tattoo shop, she'd asked me, like, she's like, "Oh, you play drums, don't you? Like, why don't you come meet Nick?" And you and I painted the front office together, and that was like our first bonding day.
Yeah. And then we went out and got comics together.
We went out and got comics, and then I think maybe later that night or very soon after that, we went to the movies with Bob and Zach.
Mm-hmm.
And to kind of like, let's all hang out together.
What did we see? You remember?
Whew. Ah, man. I don't know, but we went to Regal Cinema in Mason.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I do not remember what we saw.
Probably something scary, I would think.
I would imagine.
Jorfis wants to know if you will make more music with me in the future.
Well, funny story.
Well, we were just talking about that.
Funny story. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, because I was telling him that where'd it go? That I was thinking, of going more back in this direction for the next album, and I was asking him if he would want to play drums, and obviously if he's going to be in Pittsburgh, then there's a little logistical stuff to work out, but he said he was on board, so
absolutely. And I've told Nick before, and I'll say it again: any project you want me to be a part of, I will be a part of.
Yeah.
So, and it's the thing about Pittsburgh is that it's far enough away to like be in our own little world, but it's close enough that I think we could really make it work.
Yeah.
If we were going to do something, if we're going to get back into writing or get back into the studio, whatever we're going to do, we'll be able to finagle that, because we'll be close enough. It's really not a hard drive.
Yeah, it's not like you're moving to California or something.
Exactly.
You could get there in a day easily.
We get there in a day.
Yeah.
So it'll be, something to look out for.
Yeah. I'll keep you guys in the loop on that as we get closer and closer to it. So that'll be fun though. Looking forward to it.
I'm glad to see your excitement, Jorfus.
Yeah.
That makes me feel good because I miss playing.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
You know, when we did action figures, I think that I still don't even claim to be a good guitar player. I'm good enough to like get by. If I need to learn a song or something, I can. And I feel like I'm confident enough now to where I can write some stuff. But after we lost Bob, I just didn't feel like I would be able to pick up and play what he wrote.
I mean,
I feel like I could now.
Yeah.
Because I've put in a lot of work since then. So writing those kind of synth pop tunes was fun, and it worked, you know.
But a lot of credit to, you know, all the credit basically to you for coming up with the baseline tracks and like getting it all kind of organized and together. And then a lot of credit to Josh too for fleshing a lot of that out. I mean, I think that Action Figures is an album that was really artist and producer working together.
Yeah, big time.
In conjunction. Josh really made that album. In a great way.
It was almost like a third member.
Almost. Yeah, he really was.
Because we went in with the demos.
Yes.
That were very, very rough and rudimentary, you know, but that's often the way things go. Especially when you're working with like a seasoned producer like he is, you know, even if you're like a big, like mainstream band, you go in with what you think is a finished song and your producer is going to kind of like tear it apart.
Yeah. And
be like, no, you can leave this. Let's add this in. What about doing this? And that's part of the process. And doing that with him was great because he's like, if I could work with him every time, I would.
Yeah, Josh is awesome.
He's like world class now, and
he is.
He was super expensive back then, and I'm sure his rates have gone up even more.
Yeah.
Deservedly so.
He would be like, Josh would be like our dream producer, but we wouldn't be able to work with him unless we were signed to a major label.
Yeah, probably.
It's like that would be the way we could get back into his studio.
Or maybe if I got 1 million subs and I was raking it in here, you know, we could fund it that way. But barring that, you know, I probably won't be able to work with him again, which is kind of a bummer. But
it was such a great process too, because like we would go into the studio and sometimes we would just sit and watch YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And like hang out, and you guys would talk about wrestling a lot. And like he was definitely a kindred spirit. I mean, we spent time with him and his wife after sessions playing.
Invited us over, and that was the first time I tried like a really nice VR. He had the Vive.
He did have one of the coolest VR setups, especially for the time, because Action Figures was like 2017, 18 -ish.
Yeah, I think it was 17. Should say on the back here, I think. 2017.
So we're coming up on a couple years. We're coming up on 10 years of Action Figures, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would spend time. We watched a movie. I think we watched Grand Budapest Hotel with Josh.
Yeah.
But he had a VR setup with the cameras like mounted on his wall, so you could walk around in a space.
Yeah, that was the fanciest one I'd used up to that point.
It was real cool.
Yeah, that's always made me want to Vive. That's the one he had, and you know, everyone always talked about the Oculus, and I've tried those before too, but I don't think they're as cool as that one. And that was, like you said, almost 10 years ago, so I don't know what it would probably look like now. But do I know what? How about we try not to laugh, like a stream sometime? Well, then usually you have to do like a curated kind of thing. People will put together these big like don't laugh compilations, and then you have to sit there and try not to laugh. You ever see those?
I do. Yeah, I've done a couple with Alyssa.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched. Markiplier's got a few that I've watched.
I would do one under the influence.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not under the influence, I'm pretty. I could stonewall myself and just
Same
be like,
here.
I'm not gonna laugh.
That because people brought that up before. I was like, you guys don't want me to do that.
Yeah,
it'll be so boring because I will just be sitting here. I don't laugh easily. I just don't. Maybe, like you said, if I was under the influence, then it kind of loosens things up a little bit. But it would be very boring. For the majority of those like compilations that I've seen, it's more fun watching people who laugh easily than actually watching the compilations a lot of times, because I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
that's slightly amusing, but I don't care. It's not getting me. What grill do you own, Mr. Nicholas? I own what brand is it anyway? Jess got it for me for Father's Day some years ago. And I don't even remember. It's got the like half and half. It's a pretty large grill. So one half is gas and the other half is charcoal. And I like never use the gas. The propane. Yeah. I'm all about that charcoal.
Yeah.
I love the smell of it. I like the ritual of putting the bricks down, waiting for the bricks to get ready. It's a whole vibe.
It is a whole vibe.
So like you compare that whole setup, I guess if you're just looking for quickness and you want to be done with it, just turning the knob and then like, okay, now your fire's going. That's fine. I just don't prefer it. So, do I have a pellet grill? No. Good brother said I built his damn grill for Father's Day. Gave him a hernia scare. I don't remember the brand. I don't pay attention to that. I like it a lot, if that's what you're asking. I don't want a new one. I think it does the job. In fact, you know what I love about the gas grill side is it's got the whole, like, the lid that comes down. So you lift that up and it gives me a good place to put all my tools, and I can keep everything I need in that side of it. And, it's like a nice storage compartment. That's how I use it.
That is nice.
So, yeah, I don't even care. I don't even care about that gas grill side. I'm a fake grill enthusiast. Actually, you know what? I think that makes me more of an OG, because
grills didn't have brands.
Yeah.
You remember just circle
yeah,
grills
just
with
the circle grill.
3 legs coming out of it, and you just threw charcoal in there and went, all right.
Yeah. Dads in the 90s and the 80s, your grandpa didn't give a goddamn about what the brand was. It was like, can I put charcoal in it and grill burgers?
Good night, Ghoulie dude.
Good night. Have a good evening.
Thank you for the compliment about our friendship. That meant a lot to me.
Yeah. Thanks, Ghoulie. We'll see you on... I said my only stream will probably be... Well, the only scheduled stream will be Monday with the Sega Mania. But Jess and I are going to be in Vegas for the remainder of the week. So we'll probably pop in and say hello, but it won't be probably on time at 10 p.m. every night. It'll just be kind of a surprise. But if you're around, Ghoulie, on Monday, see you at 10 p.m. And, we'll probably still do something tomorrow night, too, at 10. So maybe then. What are you thinking? Are you going to head out soon?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I think Bender's going to take off here.
I also have to wake up early. I'm right there with Ghoulie Dude.
Mm-hmm. You got to get over there to see Phyllis.
Yeah. Phyllis is waiting for her scrambled eggs.
Yeah. And you don't want to make her mad.
No.
You don't want to keep Phyllis waiting.
Right now, my worst customer right now is Shirley.
Yeah.
She's just never. She'll just never be happy.
Never
be happy.
Can't please Shirley.
No, can't please Shirley. It's a good band name. Can't please Shirley.
That is a good band name. Well, if you guys want, I'll probably hang out a little bit longer and like I said, maybe play a game for a bit. Just something fun and simple. If you want, Ghoulie said he'll scramble Phyllis's eggs.
I bet you will.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Jorphus. It's nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
And Craven.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
up yours and whatever.
And make sure you go sub to to the Momster Movies Couple of Creeps channel.
Yeah, you guys can sub to a Couple of Creeps. Like I said earlier, we are not really active right now. We've just been between like selling our house and looking for a place to live has really taken up all of our time, and we also kind of got burnt out on watching really disturbing shit.
Yeah.
So we took a break, but my wife just said to me yesterday that she wants to get back to it once we're settled somewhere. So keep an eye out for that. If you guys subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Watch all our old videos because they're still legit. But yeah, I guess I probably will sign off with that.
All right. I'm going to go see him out. And if you want to enjoy the chair stream just for a second, just enjoy the ambiance. I'll be back in a few minutes if you guys want to hang out. If not, I'll see you guys later. All right?
Bye, guys.
Don't forget that stuff.
Put them right here.
Is anybody still here? Now you're stuck with just me again. No longer your stream. It's my stream. Once again, I'm back. Well, I got these Vizzies all around me. I got Vizzies everywhere. You know what's crazy? YouTube never told me why. They never told me what happened with the streams. Usually if you get a stream taken down or you're blocked or whatever, they'll say, oh, it was because of this and this, and then they'll give you like a notification of what happened. And they didn't do that this time. They didn't mention it at all. It was just like you can't do it, and we're not going to tell you why. We don't like what you were doing here. You're going to have to guess as to what went wrong. That's about it. And that's crap, in my humble opinion. Oh, hold on. Here's a notification. Here's one now. Let me see. What does it say? Well, isn't this something? Okay, so check this out. Check this out. It says... Here, I'm going to have to... Maybe I can put this on the stream. Let me show you this. Look at this crap. Look. Look, it says, what happened? This video can't be monetized. The copyright claim on your video don't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike channel. The copyright claim on your video don't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. That's fine. Visibility. There are no visibility restrictions. That's okay. but then monetization, the video can't be monetized. I wasn't monetizing it, and they just cut it off. That's it. There are no visibility restrictions, yet they stopped my stream midstream. That's crazy. That's unhinged behavior from YouTube. I don't get it. Craven said I got what I deserved.
You did?
Yeah, he said I got what I deserved. To have my.
One of those.
Do you want one?
I don't want a whole one. I was just gonna say if you're opening another one, I would have a sip of it.
You can see your shoulder.
Should I? Should I promptly show it off?
If you want.
No.
Right now, you can just see like this half of your
face.
face.
You want me in the video?
It's up to you. I'm just telling you, you're in the thing like right there. But all I can see is, look. You see yourself right there.
I'm kind of creepy in the dark. I look like a small, like gremlin child hiding behind you.
Gremlin child.
Yeah.
What? Jorfa said what?
What? Who?
If you don't want to be in the frame, you can move your chair around if you want, or you can do it like that. Whatever you want to do.
I don't know. I just took off all my makeup and put my face cream on.
That's okay.
My old lady mode. Are you drinking one of these or not?
Craven said, just get out of here.
I'm about to. I'm going to bed in a minute.
You don't really have to get out of here.
I feel a lot shorter and smaller than you. It's probably worked better for Bender because he's a tall man.
Yeah.
This is good.
Mm-hmm. What's she doing?
Who? Me?
You.
This is why I'm not allowed on the streams.
What do we do about this? What now? Mm-hmm.
Give me a drink.
Here.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, you're not wearing your bonnet. I thought you were putting your bonnet on. You texted in and said...
I know, I was going to, but then I was like, I was going to rewrap my hair to recurl it, but I kind of like the loose wave situation that's happening, so I think I'm just going to try to rock that and see what that looks like
It
tomorrow.
looks nice. Won't it be... If you sleep on it, it's going to be flattened out.
A little bit, but not too much.
Jorfa said you look somewhat tiny compared to me. Well, if you stand up.
Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable to do like a 3/4.
Yeah, that's all right.
Should I put this on?
You can if you want. Her chair's a lot shorter than mine is.
I need like a phone book.
A phone book?
To sit on.
Oh,
So
I thought you
can
meant
be
like
tall.
for your hat
No.
to like carry.
Yeah.
Like you wanted to complete. Now it looks like a beret. You look like you're trying to be a hipster.
Wow.
You're like Doug Funny's sister. What was it? What was her name?
Lisa Funny.
I don't think that's right.
Doug Funny. I don't remember. He had a sister?
Yeah, she was like a hipster. She was like a beatnik.
Oh, that's right. I didn't like her.
Yeah, she always wore the beret like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not 5'7", and she's not. You are 5'9", right? Or 5'8"?
I think so. Yeah.
No, I'm like 5'11". I am taller than her, and she gets mad when I'm taller than her. That's why all your shoes are like platform boots, and
They are not. Most
then
of my
when
shoes
then
are flats.
when you
I
walk
don't like
around
being-
in your stocking feet,
Yeah.
like I feel too little.
Well, I do.
It's like, well, you're supposed to be because you are.
Because normally I'm just, just right below your eye level. But then when you have on shoes and I don't, I feel shorter than I am. Or
Yeah.
you feel taller than you are. I don't know which one. One of the two.
Well, yeah. Yeah, well, my seat is up a bit higher than hers.
No,
But in real life, I am taller than she is. Even though...
but I am a tall lady.
Yeah, you are tall for a lady. That's true.
They shall have tall children.
No one's denying that. No one's saying
Someone
otherwise. No one in the chat's denying it. Except maybe Craven. I don't know. Oh. Sona.
Mother called me a liar.
Oh.
That's mean.
Well, Sona sent you some hearts.
Oh, she's always so nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
I would send you hearts back, but I left my phone upstairs.
That's okay. Here, why don't you just have one?
I don't want a whole one. My games.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
What Legos are we doing tomorrow? The pirate ship?
Yeah, we're doing the pirate ship tomorrow. We already talked about it last week.
Mm-hmm.
You guys gonna come back for the pirate ship inside the bottle, the glass bottom boat? Craven loves that glass bottom boat. Sona's sending the bricked up meme.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play. Oh, we got a freeze warning. Did you see that?
What, for like outside?
Yeah.
No? Again? Why?
I don't know. It says it down there in the corner. It says freeze warning.
Why isn't it summer yet?
No, I didn't call her good girl. I don't think so. I don't remember doing that.
No, neither. You've never called me that.
No.
I'm usually not being very good most of the time. I'm always cranky.
Yeah. Let's pull up Steam so we can play a game.
Raven's never coming back.
Why?
This did it.
It's his last stream. He's never coming back again.
Sona's supposed to get snow. Where is she at again? Is it New Jersey?
Yeah, she's from Jersey. She's hanging out with Jay and Silent Bob at the Quick Stop.
I'm going to ask you if you've asked her if she's ever been to the stash.
Anywhere near Red Bank? Are you a Kevin Smith fan, Sona? Jorfus wants to know why it's Craven's last stream. Tell him, Craven. Tell him. Why don't you divulge? Everyone's talking about this game. I don't think it looks very much fun. 103,000 positive reviews. Overwhelming. I just don't think it looks fun. Schedule 1. I saw this like when it first came out. And I'm like, I don't like the art style. I don't know. You've had enough of me. Ungrateful. Good Brother said, I claim Craven's wrench. Craven said his wrench goes into the casket with him. Well, is that so?
Crankier than me.
Huh?
He's crankier than me.
Who is? Craven is?
Mm-hmm.
I know. Craven's always a crankhead.
Mm-hmm.
A crank ass. Why are you such a crank ass, Craven?
You smell nice.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's about an hour and a half from Red Bank. Do you ever go to the secret stash, Sona? Jess and I have been there a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Met Walter Flanagan.
Mm-hmm.
Met Mike Zapsik, and he was kind of a prick.
Mm.
That was the second time I went. That was after Comic Book Men became a big hit TV show. The first time we went was before Comic Book Men, and Walt Flanagan was just hanging out, just stocking comics, and I walked up to him and said hello, and he took a picture with us. It was very pleasant. The second time was after Comic Book Men, and Mike Zapsik was there. There was like no one in the store at all except me, and I think you.
I was there. I would have been there, right? You didn't
I
go
think.
without me, did you? Or did you maybe stop with the band?
I don't remember. For some reason, I'm not imagining you there the second time.
I don't remember that guy. I remember one time we went and Kevin Smith was like at a big table signing a bunch of magazines or comic books. And I remember he seemed kind of off to the side a bit.
No, when Mike Zapsik was there, he was working the front counter, and I just tried to be pleasant and kind of strike up a little convo with him, and he was just like basically grunting one-word answers at me. And I was like, all right, well, this guy's got big shot syndrome, I think. I'm just gonna fuck off. I gave up on it. So are you asking what is it? What is the secret stash? Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash. It's Kevin Smith. It's his comic book shop, and it's managed by Walter Flanagan, who you'd see in many of the in many of the Kevin Smith movies. Sona, were you saying you were telling me to play that game? Schedule 1? Is that what it's called? That one? I've seen this this art style is used from time to time, and it never is appealing to me.
It looks like the Kroger guys.
Yeah, they do look
Like
kind of like the
people
Kroger
cartoons.
Yeah. Anytime I see this, I just like want to stay away from the game. I don't like it. I don't find it visually appealing. But
Those marijuana plants in the background.
Looks like it.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
From small-time dope pusher to kingpin, manufacture and distribute a range of drugs throughout the grungy city of Highland Point. Expand your empire with properties, businesses, employees, and more.
It doesn't look fun.
Well, Sona said that she was telling me to play it.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Jorphus has to leave.
All right, Jorphus.
I know. I need to go to bed too. I have to work tomorrow again.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play.
What are you going to play?
I think I'm just going to play Vampire Survivors for a little bit. That's always fun.
How late will you be up?
I don't know. Another hour or so. Probably. Probably so.
You know, come upstairs and make me mad by waking me up in the night.
No.
Having dreams.
You'll make me mad when I try to wake you up when you're screaming in the night, wailing at the top of your lungs. Oh! Oh!
It's not that bad.
That's what you do when you're having a nightmare. Oh! Oh! And then I'll gently nudge her to wake her up, and then she gets pissed off at me for inconveniencing her.
No, because I like to be asleep.
What? You were just screaming. You're going to wake up everyone in the house.
No, it's because you always try to make me get out of bed and go get a drink of water and go.
I just tell you to like roll over. Just try to keep yourself awake for more than like 30 seconds, because if she falls right back asleep, she goes right back in the nightmare, and then it's back to the ah, ah.
Stop! I don't do that. It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Sometimes you go and I have to turn you over.
Well, that's fine. I never get mad at you.
Well,
I just do it. I say, okay, I'll roll over. I never yell at you.
Well, it's like disorienting when you're in the middle of a nightmare. Even if somebody's trying to help you, you can't make sense of it. It just feels like more scariness. Feels like more disruption when you're already disrupted.
Craven has night terrors too, Jess. It's all right.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Well. Okay. Oh.
Not a tail.
Good brother, he's got his tail in. Tail stream.
Protein. Gotta get that protein in before bed. I'm gonna go have some now.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you next time.
Okay.
See you at the Lego stream.
Bye. Have fun, everybody.
All right.
Try not to get my foot in there. Oh no.
What?
There's like 6 fresh turds.
Well. Look at my library. Vampire Survivors. Oh, there's an update. I guess I should get the update. Ground control to Major Tom. Good bro had a big dinner from PF Chang's. So yeah, that tail's going up. It's gonna go up there. It's going up to the space station, or it's gonna hit the firmament. Whatever you believe, whatever you're into, it's gonna do something. It's going up high. Is it gonna go into orbit? Is it going into deep space? Or is it bouncing off the firmament? Or is it going to break through the firmament? Now that'll be something. That'll be something else. What happens at that point? If you launch the tail out so hard and the firmament crowd is right and it breaks through, it shatters it. Is that possible? Has that been accounted for in theory? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just saying. It's possible. Actual funny joke from Super Divorce. You earned my viewership back. Well, thank you. Was that funny? I'm glad you found it humorous. Oh no. I need to... Oh no. Oh. I've got jokes from time to time. Every so often, I can come up with something. Here we go. Whoops. You know what I need to do? I just need to switch this over from the damn thing here. I need to turn off the display and just put it on Vampire Survivors. Just like that. About like that. Stuff like that, man. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. I got Leon. I think I did that off stream. I don't think I had him last time. Leon. And I didn't get this guy yet. Domario. It's a me, Domario. I'll get him. Permanent plus 40% duration and speed. Minus 40% move speed. Well, that doesn't bode well for a game like this. As far as I can tell. But here we finally got Mortaccio. Gets more projectiles every 20 levels. Max plus 3. That's all I can unlock right now. Maybe I should try Mortaccio. Because that seems like fun to play as a skeleton guy. Doesn't it? I think that would be cool. To play as a skeleton. Oh, you know what? I've got to... Hold on. Because this is always fun. It's always fun just in case to go in here and do the Twitch thing. In case JJ shows up. Because he's like the only one who ever... there we go. Alright, it's enabled. Great. Fantastic. Now, if anyone wants to go over to Twitch... If anyone would like to join me on Twitch, then you guys can influence the stream. Which is kind of cool. Wait, why did it do that? Just, okay. Alright. Whoop. Don't do that. Here we go. Now, Mortaccio, start. I've got some different things I can do here. I have too many damn wrenches for how little bots we... Well, look. You know what? When the channel blows up, there's going to be a lot of work to do. And what's wrong with everyone having a wrench? What's wrong with that? It's like an Avengers stream. That's all I'm saying. It's okay. Not yet discovered. I think there were things in here. Oh, yeah, these relics. I need to get the relics in this stage. Like these things. Defeat bosses to unlock new areas. You got to do that to get your relics. We're going to do that. Sona has no wrench. Yeah, it's like not everyone has a wrench. It's not like you got nothing to do. And you need your wrench in case anyone decides to turn heel. In case a newcomer thinks that, you know, they can get fresh with you. Do we have any Twitch boys here? It's not looking like it. Now it's just going to run out of time. It's going to pick a random one. If you were on Twitch, you could press 1, 2, or 3, and you could choose that, whatever option you wanted. You could influence me in my game. You can actually try to fuck me over. Probably is Craven's favorite thing to do, actually. To try and make me lose as fast as possible, so I can't gain my dollars money and unlock new stuff that I'm trying to unlock. Light sources, what does that do? Well, I don't need all these, they're giving me like the chicken bonanza, pretty much, and I don't need it yet. It'd be fun to play this maybe co-op sometime, because it has the co-op option. Has anyone ever played Vampire Survivors co-op? Has anyone... I don't remember. Do we have any Vampire Survivors players? I feel like Craven maybe had played it. Have I inspired any of you guys to go out and buy this game? Because you really should, if you haven't done so. It's really quite wonderful. Look, there's another one. Another light sources. The problem with this guy, though, the problem with Mortaccio is that I don't feel like his weapons to start with are really leveling me up as fast as I need to be effective. So he's kind of not impressing me so far. I'm like Shania Twain, that don't impress me much. Good Brother just plays Rummy Cub. I've never played Rummy Cub. Never played Rummy Cub. I've heard of it, but I couldn't even tell you the first thing about Rummy Cub. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know the objective. I don't know what it's played with. Is it a card game? Is it really just Rummy? Is that what Rummy is short for? Is Rummy Cub? Rummy Cube? It's a real game. Rummy Cub. Are you sure it's not Rub and Cum? Heard of that game before. Not to be too graphic, but I'm just saying, we've been talking a lot about rubbing and sniffing and smelling, and It's a real game. It's with numbered tiles.
Numbered tile games back in the news, Kev. You heard of this game? It's called Rummy Cap. My grandmother tried to get me to play it last night. I said, Grandma, I don't know how to play Rummy Cap. I've never heard of this game. I thought you're playing a joke on me. Are you sure you're not trying to trick me, Grandma? And she said, no, Jay, it's a real game. Come over here, I'll teach you how to play. I said, I don't have time. I got to get over there to Jay's garage. I'm doing an expo to show off my brand new car collection.
Because Jay Leno likes cars. He's got a lot of different cars. He was just, Jay was just at some sort of like, I think he was appearing in front of Congress a few days ago. Jay was. I saw Jay was back in the news.
I'm back in the news, Kev. You hear about this? You ever heard of it? Jay Leno, back in the news, Kev. I actually appeared in front of Congress.
And he was there because he was advocating for like the hot rod community, I think, in California. And he's saying you got to make sure that you don't let happen to the hot rod community what's happened to all the other industries here in California. We don't want to see our great hot rodding community move out of state like everyone else is, because they're having trouble keeping businesses afloat there. Too many restrictions and things. I'm not joking. It was really Jay Leno. You can see Jay Leno in front of Congress, some sort of committee. Now what do we got here? A weapon found. It's a candy box. Allows you to choose any unlocked base weapons. Let's get. Why wouldn't you get? I think Santa water is good, because these things really rain down from the heavens, and we'll do that. And they're pretty strong. So I like that. I think it's a good option. And once I've leveled up just a bit more, maybe with this, oh, I can't even choose, damn it. Forgot. Craven says, California, the greatest state in the union. If you're a fucking communist. I'm just kidding. I mean, I've been to California, and I really liked it there. And we were in Anaheim. Went to Anaheim for a Star Wars celebration one year where Jess was tattooing there. And it was very nice. Fantastic, fantastic weather. Fantastic weather. Just lovely. Just lovely the whole time. I drove out to, what was it, Huntington Beach one day. Huntington Beach. Home of the bad boy, Tito Ortiz. I didn't run into him. I didn't get into a fight with Tito Ortiz while I was there. But I did go to the beach. It was nice. With Good Brother said, with California's emission standards, he's surprised there's any hot rodding. Well, I think that's kind of what he's trying to say. Is like, we got to ease up. We don't want to lose our great hot rodding community out here. I guess it's pretty strong in California. A lot of people, I mean, a lot of wealthy people. So probably a lot of dudes with classic car collections and body shops and things, working on their vehicles, and they don't want to be taxed to high hell. I think is kind of what the deal is, or not just taxes. You know, other restrictions that come along with government meddling and such. And the problem with government meddling is that oftentimes the people doing the meddling have no interest in holding their own feet to the fire, as it were. They want to meddle in your affairs, but then they don't want to hold themselves to the same standards. I know that was a problem out there. We were talking about COVID restrictions last night, and I know that was a problem with California during COVID. Their governor got caught red-handed. They had all these insane restrictions, like deep into COVID, deep into it. Like after much of the country had returned to normal everyday life, they were still really keeping their people under some crazy lock and key type measures. Yet all the while, you know, their governor was out bandying about with his friends, having his friends meet him up at restaurants indoors, not in the outdoor, like the designated outdoor areas where you had to eat, where they would set up like a tent. They would set a tent up outside in the parking lot and put tables and chairs in the tent that like zipped closed, so you know you could still eat outside if it was raining or if it was too cold out. So they'd put you in a tent, which is basically like an indoors area, and you could be in there, but you couldn't go inside the actual restaurant and eat. But you could if you were like a member of the government. And that's the type of stuff that really chaps my ass. I feel like that's pretty common sense, you know? Doesn't matter to me who's doing it. I have no real allegiance, you would say, to any particular party. I just, I prefer common sense. That's about it. An old-timey pest test, like 1870s frontier smallpox outbreak. The pest test. Is that what they call it? But yeah, nothing bothers me quite like rules for thee and not for me. I think that's a bunch of horse shit. Craven said smallpox isn't even that bad. Those cowboys need to grow up. Would you eat a smallpox sandwich, Craven? How much would someone have to pay you to eat a smallpox sandwich? Good brother, how much would someone have to pay you to eat a smallpox sandwich? You could choose the bread. It could be on rye, wheat, sourdough, whatever you want. You make the pick. But it has to be smallpox. You can put other condiments on it and things, but the patty will be constructed of nothing but smallpox. A smallpox patty. With cat cheese, yes. With cat cheese and a glass of cat milk. I don't know why that's like, I was just talking about how I don't laugh out loud too much. Things don't really pop me that way in wrestling terminology. But the idea of like someone drinking a glass of cat milk. Maybe it's trying to imagine like the type of person who would do that. After a long day of work, they want nothing more than to come home and have a tall glass of cat milk. Oh boy. Hee hee.
Cat milk back in the news, Kev. You ever tried this stuff? It's actually pretty good. I got some from my grandma when she was teaching me how to play Rummy Cub last night. She said, hey Jay, if you beat me in Rummy Cub, I'll give you an extra glass of cat milk.
I wonder how COVID impacted the cat milk industry. Do you think it was negatively impacted by COVID? Or do you think it flourished? I bet that it did better. Cat milk farmers were probably making a killing during COVID. Because they probably have better customer service. They probably were like, you know, so many people don't want to go out to the grocery store. They don't want to deal with that. We need to double down. We need to increase our efforts here. We need to find a way to get cat milk into the hands of the people who want it, because we're still under the radar. We can make house calls. We can deliver cat milk. Good Brother said if someone else milked the cat, he'd try it. It'd have to be a clean house cat, though. I don't think that's a road I would even... I wouldn't step one toe down that road. To me, it's like saying... It'd be like the It's Always Sunny episode. You don't want to take just, like, even the tiniest bite of human meat. You don't want to open up that Pandora's box and see what happens. I don't want to find out what happens to me if I start drinking cat milk. I don't think it would be good. My guess is nothing good happens. I have everything to lose, nothing to gain from drinking cat milk. What are we gonna do here? Yeah, I do imagine it's sour too. That's probably a good guess. I bet it's sour. It's probably... For some reason, I'm thinking it's not going to be very creamy. It's not going to have that nice weight to it, like a nice tall glass of dairy milk. It'd probably be like watery. It's probably more like skim milk. It's like a sour skim milk. It's like skim milk a week and a half after it's expired. I bet that's what it's like. Nothing good going on there. I'm fine to continue missing out on a whole world of feline dairy cuisine. I don't want to eat anything that comes from a kitty cat. You start, like I say, you dabble and you probably start craving other things from the cat, you know? Next thing you know, you find yourself chomping on like fried whiskers, salted cat whiskers, just a big bowl of them. Walk around with them in a pouch. Hey man, what do you got? Sunflower seeds? What do you got? Oh, you chew? No. These are salted cat whiskers. I like to wash them down with a nice frosty mug of cat milk. Sour cat milk. Nothing like it. I agree. Yes, let's leave the pets alone. Let's not bother them. Leave them be. Leave those kids alone. Yeah, it's like... That reminds me, you ever seen Gleffley Brawley? I think that's his name. He does a fantastic cover of that song.
Hey, teacher! It don't kid alone. Always a ta. Not a freaking his wall.
A great rendition. Dun, 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 dun. He plays his piano so forcefully and with such almost like hatred in a way. It's kind of intimidating to watch him. Gleffley Brawley. You ate mountain lion before, which you didn't really consider cat meat at the time. Well, it's big cat meat is what it is, because that's where they'd have him at the zoo. You'd go and see that guy with the big cats. So that's definitely eating cat meat. I have a feeling, like I'm imagining mountain lion is what it's like an amplified version of what house cat would taste like. It's like, here's what house cat tastes like, now turn it up to 11. That's probably a mountain lion. Or maybe 7 or 8. Because turn up to 11, that's probably like, that'd be like a tiger. Or a lion. Not a mountain lion, but an actual king of the jungle lion. Saber-toothed tiger might not be so bad. Ugh, the meat was stringy. Gross. That's gross. Yeah, how did it taste? So it was stringy, but what did it taste like? What was the flavor profile? Was the meat sour too? Was it gamey? Was it oily? I have a feeling it was probably oily. Tastes like a bunch of oil. Like you poured a bunch of oil on it. Kind of meh, not good, not bad. Well, if you could compare it to something, was it like chickeny or beefy? Was it closer to chicken or beef? Or pork? Or fish? Did it have a fishy profile to it? That'd be something. What if it tasted just like halibut? I had mountain lion, it tasted just like a halibut. I ate it for the halibut. Alright. Okay. Halfway through. But I'm probably not gonna do anything spectacular this round, I don't think. Because I don't think I've leveled up enough. It just doesn't... It doesn't feel good in that way. It doesn't feel good. You think it's like a gamey chicken breast? So like Cornish game hen? Was like a Cornish game hen? Because that's not too bad. Nope. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Get my time clock. Put you on the time clock here. Do a little scrump and dump. Alright, I got 2 different strategic moves I can make here. The first one, gonna go a little something like this, getting some of these guys all about over here. You love Cornish game hen? It didn't taste like that. I'm gonna still yet try to get more of them from over here. Let's do a little didgeridoo just like this. I don't know what that skull is. What's that all about? What's that skull all about? Let me try and get that. Oh, it's a Skullomaniac. Increases enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency by 10%. Why would I want that? I guess I'll get it. Maybe it gives me more stuff. Maybe get like more X. And I get to add it to my items collected. My little portfolio. Alright. Okay. Got myself some garlic nuts. You make chicken soup with Cornish game hens. I haven't had a Cornish game hen in a long time. My grandma made me one when I was working, when I was working at Toys R Us. Way back in the Toys R Us days, and I was living with my grandma at her house, and she made me a Cornish game hen one night. I think it was the only time I've ever had it, but it was delicious. Oh, here we go. We can blast these guys up. Get that flaming hot garlic bread going. More enemies equals more EXP if you got the DPS. What's the DPS? What is that again? The DPS. What's that DPS though? What's that DPS? Here we go. It's a good little lineup there. I wish I could get a nice magnet because I feel like I've got a lot of gems just hanging out. Just waiting to be collected. There we go. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good job. Damage per second. I see. In the case of Lily Phillips, it might be dicks per second. You see that, lady? What's that all about? Oh, I just gotten that. I wish I had this. Maybe I should actually try to unlock something now. Because I got a decent... I don't know. It's not great, my situation here. It could be much better. But I guess it could be worse. If I can take out all these guys, I can give myself a decent amount of shit. Yeah, she did 1,000 guys in a day, and she's feuding with another OnlyFans chick. They're trying to see like how many guys they can screw in 24 hours, and they're kind of going back and forth. They're having a little bit of like a rivalry. Something Blue. Bonnie Blue, is that her name? And she'll just show up somewhere and just go ahead and take as many guys to task as possible. It's like, imagine getting in that line how do you look around as a self-respecting man and be like, yeah, this seems good. This seems like a good idea. I'm not even saying that like as a prude. I'm saying like from a purely like a sanitary standpoint. Someone had shared pictures of the Airbnb, I think, where she filmed her whatever 1,000 guys in a day video, and the aftermath like made me want to throw up. It's like, I cannot imagine. Even if I was like single, if I was single, forever alone type of guy, and had not felt the touch of a woman in 30 years, I can't imagine queuing up, as they say, and looking at like a line of hundreds of other men just waiting for their 30 seconds, and then you walk in. And then, like I said, to see the pictures afterwards, and it's just like the floor is just absolutely littered and covered. The floor is just covered with like condom wrappers and lube bottles. Ugh. Just like imagine walking into the room and seeing that and be like, yeah, well, here's my room. It wasn't a very good one. I didn't like that guy. I didn't like Mortaccio. I got an achievement, though. I unlocked Sonia. Not quite Sona, but Sonia. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Pretty gross stuff. It's not good. It's not necessarily the peak of human achievement. Some people might say, well, neither is playing Vampire Survivors. I mean, I guess. Don't you have better things to do? I don't know. Maybe. It's fun, though. Maybe that's what she would say. It's fun. It's fun, though. Yeah, but it's not going to be fun probably when you look back on it in about, whatever, however many years. When you look back on it in 45, 50 years. I don't think I'll look back on this and have any regrets. We're just playing a video game and hanging out. That's fine. 5,000. Hold on, let me see if I can unlock anyone here. Yeah, JJ says, as opposed to Lori Gilmore's smut, I'll take the smut. Well, you know, that smut's different. They're just writing a book. That's just a book. It's just a story. It's fiction. Sonia Belmont gains a temporary cooldown reduction when overhealing by +8. Can find spatial pickups. Sure, we'll go for it. Sonia Belmont. Give that a try. Oh, but let me power up something here. What else do I want to power up next? How about the armor? Do the armor. Got fully upgraded armor now. And I can do, sure, 1 of max health. And 2. Okay. Good. And let's go with Sonia. Start. Sona is really Sonia Belmont. Hey, I mean, it works. Sona Mont? Sonia Belmont? Huh? Lore unlocked. But yeah, I agree, good brother. That does have to be brutal. There was the one clip where I think after that day was over, she was like crying. And then after that, she was like, "No, actually it's cool. I'm totally fine." There has to be some degree of humiliation involved. That's going even beyond like normal, just like I'm a porn star and I've kind of come to grips with it and I like my job. Because at least those women can say, well, I'm in an industry, it's controlled. You know, I test my coworkers, all this kind of stuff. If you're just like banging as many random dudes as possible, like the only thing that you need is to see their ID, there's got to be some questions going through your mind, you know? That can't be... I mean, I would say that it's already questionable as to how healthy it is for someone to be in the field of pornography, like as a job. I guess some people make it work, whatever. Probably, if you're not going to have a breakdown, probably requires a particular constitution. But again, that's something completely different from what a lady like Bonnie Blue or this Lily Phillips lady is doing. It's something new. It's something that... Has humanity ever seen anything like it until now? Has that ever been a thing? Because that's not like traditional prostitution. And it's not like performative, like going on a stage and doing like a striptease. It's not stripper work. It's like, just let me see how many dudes I can go through in 24 hours. And we're going to film it. And I'm going to go for like a world record. You're treading into like uncharted waters in human experience in general. I don't think anyone's done that before. So that's where that seems kind of dangerous, really. Well, yeah, it might have happened. You might have had people who said, let me just see how many dudes I can run through, but then to take that and then combine it with like the social media aspect. Let me try to become a celebrity based on this and be known for that thing in particular. And if you change your mind at some point and you've gone all in, it's gonna be a tough sell trying to convince anyone to settle down with you, let's say, if you have a change of heart. Some porn stars do that. Some porn stars settle down afterwards and they'll get married and kind of leave the industry. But like I said, it seems like it'd be a lot easier to leave the industry because you're leaving an industry. You're leaving like a job. And I guess they compartmentalize it that way, and they can leave it. And then oftentimes we'll hook up with someone who's also been in the industry, and then they just don't do that anymore. But this isn't an industry we're talking about. It's just, all right, I'm taking all comers. Let's go. And then you want to tell people, okay, well, I've stopped doing that, so it's okay. Tough sell. That's all I'm saying. One nasty girl, 1,000 disgusting guys. I agree. Everyone involved is a reprobate. You know? Everyone involved. We'll go back here again. Oh, this Sonia's quick. She moves quick. And she's got a new whip I haven't seen yet. That's a cool one. we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and go for whatever relic I'm missing here. I'm missing 3 of them, I think, on this level. Let me just grab these from you real quick there, if you don't mind. Get my money. Where are we trying to go? Before we deal with too many of these guys, I'm just going to try to take a path here. Where can I go to get... Oh, in here maybe? No, that's boring. Nothing in the church. Here's the church, here's the steeple. Open it up, see all the people. We go up this way at a nice clip. And usually they'll put like a little marker on the screen to show you if you're heading in the right direction. But I'm not seeing that. I guess I'm not close enough to anything. Looks like I should be. Maybe over here. Can I enter some... Yeah, here we go. That's a little something. Oh, and then right back out. Okay. Maybe not. Why aren't they showing me the damn directional arrow to say, hey, we got goodies and treats over here? Because right now I don't see any goodies or treats. It's just a bunch of empty space. And I've been inside the castle once before. I think I did it when I was not on a live stream one night. And it got pretty tough. I did not make the 30-minute time limit. Also, I thought there was supposed to be a damn map that I got here. I thought I had unlocked a map. But I didn't see it that game, and I haven't seen it since either. I don't know. Oh, Craven's back. He said, what did we miss? Hey, fuck you, dude, first of all. Second of all, you missed us talking about Bonnie Blue versus Lily Phillips. And kind of near the tail end of the convo, we were wondering, is there any coming back, no pun intended, from their deeds? I said that I thought porn stars probably had a better chance of kind of leaving the industry, the porn industry, and getting on with their lives if they don't want to do that anymore. But for a person who's basically just opening themselves up to get banged by as many people as possible in 24 hours, and that's kind of what you're known for, you're entering into a realm that is beyond porn work. You're doing something that's on a different level. Let's say you're gonna have a lot harder time finding kindred spirits who will like settle down with you, let's say. You say, no, in no universe can you ever respect either yourself or expect anyone else to respect you after that. And that was kind of my take. You know? I think that's a fair assessment. That's a pretty extreme endeavor to get involved in. Probably not many people who are going to be understanding.
Well, it was just a phase.
I'm sorry you had that phase. Sorry. That's unfortunate you felt you needed to do that. But I'm not gonna get married and have kids with someone who, you know, is gonna get constantly harassed in their life, harassed and harangued because of the phase that mom decided to go through when she just thought she'd see how many guys she could take to town on her OnlyFans. It's just not worth it. You're gonna condemn your child. That's not fair. They would have had nothing to do with it. But maybe she's come to grips with that. I still don't know what that does exactly. It does something. Would I rather be guy number 1 or 1,000? I mean, if I had to choose, I think the choice is pretty clear. I can't imagine what kind of psychopath you'd have to be to want to be guy number 1,000 in that scenario, especially considering what I mentioned. You weren't here, but I was talking about how I'd seen a picture shared of the Airbnb they rented out, I think, when she did that 1,000 guys in one day video, because the homeowners found out later she did not get permission to film that video there. It was filmed at like an Airbnb. They just rented it out, and a nice couple owned the place, and then that video went viral, and somehow it made it back to them that were like, oh, hey, isn't this your place that you guys own? Yeah, you guys, your place is featured in this video here. And so I think they were pretty shocked and appalled, and they were trying to, last I heard, they were trying to take legal action. I don't know if they got anything out of it or if they're going to be able to take it anywhere. But they, in one of the articles, they had shown what the room looked like afterwards. And it was just like a sea of open condom wrappers and lube bottles just all over the floor, all over the place. And that's what you would have walked into as lucky number 1,000. It's crazy it didn't hit a certain number and then everyone just started leaving. Like, one guy would have walked in and be like, I was going to do this. It sounded like, you know, it sounded like a good way to end the drought. I haven't felt the touch of a woman in a long time, and this seemed like an easy way to go. But after smelling the smells and seeing the sights here, I think I'm going to have to veto this. And then he turns around and leaves. And you'd think maybe that would start a chain reaction. And the fact that that didn't happen is even sadder, is even more pathetic. Yeah, the kids would be effed big time. Clout chasing is indeed a mental illness. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Es no bueno. How can you be sure I wasn't guy 756? Well, I guess the only way to find out is probably to sub to her OnlyFans and sit down and have yourself a nice 24-hour goon session. And see what you see, you know? Give it a shot, please, Craven. Might be right up your alley. And who knows, maybe next time you can be lucky number 1,000. Maybe such delights await you. with a little perseverance, a little belief, you never know. Luck could come your way. Yeah, only Craven can prove or disprove his theory. Wouldn't it be something if Craven was actually lucky number 1000? What if it was him the whole time? Would anyone be surprised? JJ, would you be surprised if Craven was actually number 1000 in this scenario? Oh gosh. Give it a rub and smell, please. The special DVD release. The Criterion Collection. The Criterion Rub and Smell release of the Lily Phillips 1000 Man Challenge. Starring Craven. Craven's big break. Nope. You can see Craven being that deviant. Oh no, I'm getting lots of these guys in here now. What's up with that? Big ass Medusa head. All right. Yeah, I don't have enough firepower just yet to deal with the likes of that one. That's too bad. A honeypot for mentally ill gooners. Have the cattle stunner ready. Now I just need to... What the hell? I kind of wish they had a little health bar. I feel like that would be just a little bit helpful. Just a little courtesy they could have given the players. Because I can see my health bar. But you can't see theirs. And you can see it in Castlevania. They show you in Castlevania, so it'd be on brand. It's not like it'd be off brand to show the damn health bar. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Well, yeah, those guys. Stupid guys. Hey, finally. Finally got it. Like Anton Chigurh. Who is that? I don't know. Great film? I don't know what that film is. What is that film? Maybe I'd know the film if you told me. Maybe I just don't know the character's name. Maybe it's been too long. Maybe it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. Ah, that. No Country for Desperate Virgins. Yeah. Yeah. What's the most you ever lost in a circle jerk? Yeah. Anyway. Candelabra? Yeah, Candelabrador. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Good stuff. Yeah. There's another funny thing. There's another hilarious concept. Just, I don't know. The idea of the circle jerk has always been funny to me. It's just tickles the funny bone. Just tickles the taint just right to get a chuckle. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. What do we get? We got another King Bible. All right. Yeah, we can take that. How about that Sonic Whip? Be good. Get that whip going. There we are. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Pretty good. Stop with the time clock. Nice game of mushy cookie. Yes. Everyone's favorite. Soggy biscuit. I think that's where the name Limp Biscuit came from. If I recall correctly. That was the origin. Yeah, tomato. That's right. Take your pick. Dealer's choice. And you're the dealer. It's your choice. Do it up, man. Do it up. A Dutch rudder. That's the one where you... I think that's the one where you gotta... Oh, a weapon. A Parm Aegis. Parm? Is it like Parmesan? Increases invulnerability time after getting damaged by 50 milliseconds? The Dutch rudder is where you grab your own peen and then someone else moves your arm around. You have a buddy grab your arm and move it like this. So you get the jerking sensation, but you're not the one who's... you're not turning your shoulder. You're having someone else do that for you. So you get the same kind of movement. If I recall correctly, that's what it's from. I think that's explained in Zack and Miri Make a Porno. I believe Jason Mewes explains that to Seth Rogen's character. Is that a two-person circle jerk? Is it? Maybe that's part of it. Maybe I was leaving a part out. That's all I remembered, is that it involved one person moving the other person's arm, but maybe they're both grabbing each other's... I don't know. How does that work? I'd have to look up the definition. What's the biggest shit I've taken? Well, I don't have it documented or anything. I can't recall a particular date. I didn't write it down in my journal. But I've had a couple that were scary. Because it felt so imposing, you know? Like I didn't know if I'd get out alive. Or if I would have to call the ambulance. Good Brothers had ones that required a coat hanger. What's the most ever lost in the toilet? I mean, probably several pounds at least. But, yeah, on a couple occasions, I never had to go the coat hanger route, but I've felt like I might need to. And then with enough perseverance, usually, well, not usually, it's always worked out so that I've never had to do that. I've never had to reach in and kind of dislodge anything. But I've been afraid that I was going to have to. I've definitely had sweat-inducing moments where things got really, really tense. Probably the gayest way I could have described it. Well, I don't see anything gay about it. I'm just saying, how is it gay? I never had to stick anything in my butt to get a turd out. That's pretty plain Jane, like, hetero, I guess, isn't it? But it just takes a long time in those moments where the sweat's pouring down and your nerves are shot. And it's like, am I going to have to do this? Am I going to have to, like, get an object? Am I going to have to, like, break this off in chunks here? You know, luckily, like I said, I've never had to, but it sounds like that disappoints you. Sounds like it disappoints you that I've never had to do that. JJ asks if Good Brother's saying his shits can be used for stem cell research. Maybe they could be. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Shit can be imposing. It can be. There's nothing embarrassing about that. It's just the truth. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Ah, come on. Not this quickly. There we go. Got ourselves a little box. Gotta wait for whoever's on Twitch. No one, though. There we go. Got the treasure. What's in the treasure box? Let's find out. It looks like we've got a candelabrador. Should be a dog. The candelabrador, you know? Should be a puppy dog. Sounds like. Not a candelabra. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just call it a candelabra? What makes it the Labrador? Besides being a dog, but it's not a dog. Okay, got our garlic nut sack there. Put that in the little satchel and take it with us. I don't eat breakfast burritos. I don't do that. Oh no, that's it! No! Also, I thought that I had a spatial power that I picked up about staying alive. Yeah, revive. There it is. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Get out of my damn way. I paid good money for that power. For the revive. And now look at this. I'm just being inundated with assholes. To a point at which I can't wholeheartedly to contend with them anymore. Oh, no problem. JJ's out of town. No Twitch integration. Notice how I only denied the burrito part. Hey, you're very perceptive, aren't you? Look at you go. Look at you go with your perceptions of lore. What? What was that? How am I flipping around? What is this that's going on here? What is that? What is going on with this? What is that? What in the world have I stumbled into, guys? Is it a boss fight? Oh. Oh, it's like a mirror match. It's a mirror match. Ah. Oh, nope, you gotta not do that. Ah, damn it. That's a nice little rally right there. There we go. Okay. Just bring it. Nope. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do it. Feels like some of my powers have lessened here. I don't... Oh, watch out. Little Schweppes. Little Schweppes. Up. Jump it. Good gosh. See, I mean, this would be just a perfect time. Oh, man, why did I do that? It'd be a perfect time for damn... Are you trying to kill me, pal? You really trying to kill me? Shouldn't that thing be taking some damage right now? Hey, I think I might have won. I think I got it. Baz should make a Super Divorce video for Super Divorce lore. And my gaped asshole. My acehole's not gaped. That's your own lore. You know? That's not official lore. And Boz Loreman's dead. Boz is dead. Sorry. I told you that. Look at us here. So it said I gotta do this to unlock new and exciting areas. But I haven't seen any relics. Nothing cool that I don't have already. Getting some extra coin. That's good. Oh, gotta watch out for these guys. Whoop. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get caught up here. Come on. It's a good spot to make up some ground, I think. EXP wise. Just got to do it just like that here. Get a little chicken. A little floor chicken, as they call it. Anything wrong with eating floor chicken? You guys think? Would you eat a Cornish game chicken off the floor? Good brother. What's the worst that could happen? Why are people so afraid of eating food off the floor? Has anyone ever really gotten hurt from it? So many times people will drop some food and it's like, well, I gotta throw that away now. Is it mostly performative? Do you think it's mostly performative when people throw food away after they drop it? Do you think most people would be okay, even in public, if you drop your Auntie Anne's at the mall and then you picked it up and ate it? Most people aren't going to do it. They're probably going to throw it out. But I bet most people would be fine if they went ahead and ate it anyway. JJ eats floor food. Well, there you go. And you seem to be doing fine. Craven thinks Baz Loreman can cheat the Reaper. I don't know. We'll have to see. A buddy of yours died. The 5-second rule is written in blood. I've definitely violated the 5-second rule. I definitely have from time to time. If the food's good enough. If it's something you're really, really looking forward to. I feel like the 5-second rule goes out the window. And you'd probably be like, it's probably okay this time. It's probably okay. If I was like in a bathroom, that'd be a different story. You know? But for the most part, probably not gonna hurt you. Look at all those guys. Look at all those stupid idiots trying to fuck with me. Getting put right down on their butts. A whole gang of them. Oh, there's another one. Hate those guys. I really hate them in the games. They're such a pain in the ass. Little hopping Igors. Or Igors, whatever you prefer. I just want to know, why can't I find a damn... why can't I find a damn... Oh, look, there's a treasure. But I'm having trouble finding the relics. Because they're not pointing me in the right direction. They're not showing me where the relics are. In this Castlevania world. I'm just kind of left to my own devices. I should do a Bonnie Blue-esque challenge. Maybe I could see how many video games I can play in a day. I wonder if that's been done. I do a live stream where I just see how many games. Can I play 1,000 games in one... Can I play 1,000 games in a day? Let's try. You know? There's got to be a record for it. I don't know if anyone's thought to do that yet. I could be the Bonnie Blue of video games. A distinguished gentleman. Truly. Sniff 1,000 farts in one day. Maybe I could read 1,000... What do they call them? Rub and smell comics. Probably do that. Why does it say $3? Gold Fever. It's not quite fever if you only get $3. With Jess around, I practically do that already. Hey, that's mean. Don't talk about my wife that way. I'll fuck you up. Oh. Well, they didn't have anything over there. That was crap. It was like, oh, make sure you go through the boss fights to unlock new areas and get all the cool shit. And then you do that, and it's like, but wait, there's nothing there. There are no relics that you need. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that was just for fun then. And then you just got to do the little circle time. I mean, it's not an awful round. I was just hoping to find something cool here. And it seems like they're being a little stingy. And I don't know why. Because I think that's mean. I think it's really mean. Really nasty. Call myself Ronnie Red. Best idea ever had, huh? Why don't you be Ronnie Red? Why don't you make that your own? Why don't you see how many gallons of beer you can butt chug in one day as Ronnie Red? And you can do it with Killian's Irish Red. Let's see how many gallons of Killian's Irish Red Ronnie Red can butt chug in one 24-hour period. You get alcohol poisoning, you lose. You have to start over again. Dude, did you see the new Ronnie Red video? He butt chugged so many Killian's Irish Red beers. It was so badass. Yeah, now we're talking. You know what I'm saying? Now this is butt chugging. See? Have your t-shirt. Put your goggles on. Now this is butt chugging. No, I'm giving you permission to be Ronnie Red. It's okay. As long as you dress up like little Anakin Skywalker and yell, now this is butt chugging, you have my blessing. You just have to work that in at least once. Yeah. What kind of catchphrase is it? I think it's an iconic catchphrase. I think you'd be an internet sensation. I really do. You would be... You'd be quite the sensation. I believe, with all my heart. Now, where are we going here? To the library? Is this like a library? Huh. Just hanging out in the library, huh? Looks like they kind of got me cornered. Oh no! See, it's crazy how quickly... Why did I say it like Fred... Did I say it like Fred Durst? I missed that part. I didn't realize I said it like Fred Durst. That's crazy if I did. I found a Parm Aegis. Fill 60 entries in the collection. Great. Survive 8 minutes with Sonia Belmont. Cool. Does that mean I unlocked a different character? Sonia. What did I get there for doing that? Said something. Maybe a new level? No, that's not it. Wide out? No. No. Maybe I'll just get another power up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying it again. I'm going to not repeat that. That's yours now. That butt chugging belongs to you now, Craven. It's all yours. Woo! Woo-ha! What does area do? Augments area of attacks by 5%. Speed, projectiles, duration. Fires one more projectile. I can't even purchase that. I can get this one. That's good. My movement speeds up. Banish. Twice per rank allows you to remove an item from level up choices for the rest of the run. I don't really do that. What? Does this go away? I already purchased this one time. Revives once with 50% health. Hold on a second. I thought that was permanent. Because I could have sworn that I bought this already. And spent a lot of money on it. Because you saw me revive just in that last run. Now what the... Can you feel the chug tonight? Yeah. Oh boy. That's the power of chug. Power chug. It's a curious thing. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know what I want to get. Max health. Can I do that? There we go. Can do that. Yeah. Oh, it's separate but stacks. So you can keep buying revivals and it stacks on the old one. Okay. Well, that's nice. They should tell you that. It'd be as simple as just putting in parentheses stacks instead of confusing the player and be like, what the... What? I have a few things left. I have a few tokens. Now I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just start going through and buying things. 983, and we'll get all the area. Yeah, we're starting to fill it out a bit. You see? That's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Look at my collection. Just still 61 out of 239. Puts into perspective just how much there is to stumble upon and find in this game. People are... Oh, God. Oh, shit. You change your name to Ron. Ah, that's good. Oh, Ronnie Red. Ronnie Red. Professional butt chugger. Oh, gosh. Well, there you go. More Super Divorce lore. File that under things I find humorous. Circle jerks and butt chugging. Two concepts that, yeah, just good. Just good comedy. You don't even have to really do much with it. It's just the idea of the circle jerk, the idea of butt chugging. These are two humorous things. Craven's dead. Long live Ronnie. Craven is dead. Long live Ronnie Red. Hear, hear. Oh, God. Circle chugging. Oh, man. Yeah. That sounds intense. Circle chugging. Butt jerking. Also imposing. Yes, but not as imposing as delivering a sizable turd into the toilet bowl from time to time. Better red than dead. Yeah. Yeah, it gives a new meaning to Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. Gosh. You know, I can honestly say I've never done butt chugging. And I don't know anyone who has. I've never met anyone IRL who's done butt chugging. Has anyone here done butt chugging before? Maybe there's someone lurking. If you've been lurking tonight and you've done butt chugging, or you know someone who has, please just say so. You don't even have to elaborate. I won't ask any other questions. If you just write yes in the chat, I just want to know. If it ain't going in brown, I'm not chugging it down. Redemption has a new name. Ronnie. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dear. Why is Ronnie Red Alf? How do you make that connection? Is there one, or is it just totes random? I don't mind either way. I'm just wondering. I don't think we have enough We don't have enough OMG so random anymore. I miss those days a little bit. I really do. Take your wrench away. You want to blend in. Your wish has been granted. You've been powered down. Ronnie Red is no longer a wrench on the stream. No longer. End of an era. It's over. A wrench no more. You've lost your wrench. You asked for it. You're free. No longer bound to the duties of the wrench. You're just like all the others. Your spatial status has been removed. You're down there with the plebes. You have nothing to lord over them anymore. It's over. It's all over for you, Ronnie. You'll get it back. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, sir. Speaking of memberships, do you have your membership yet? If you don't, you're missing out on being able to use custom emotes. And you're also missing out on being able to like see next to your name how long you've been a member. Want to be a member? Want to be a member? Yes, you do. Because then you get that neat little Super Divorce heart logo symbol next to your name when you type into the chat. And after you're a member for a while, at certain designated points, the first one I think being 1 month, then your little heart logo changes. You get a new color background. Going through the emotional spectrum colors, or Roy G. Biv, as it were. A different background each time you level up. That's just the basic standard tier. The divorce tier. If you sign up for a membership at the Super Divorce tier, you get all that, and you also get a monthly zine. A magazine. A physical zine. That I'm going to put together. Very, very punk rock. It's very punk rock. But it's going to have video game reviews, and it's going to have cartoons, little comic strips. It's going to have fun facts. It's going to have some jokes and japes, and all sorts of trickery and fun and chicanery. And that'll be sent to you via snail mail, like in the mail. An actual package you can open, as well as a button that you could put on your blouse. If you put buttons on your blouse, you can get a button to put on your blouse or your bag or your purse or whatever, and it will reflect your current membership status. So, for instance, the very first button you receive would be the Super Divorce logo on a white background. And you'll get a new one each time you level up in the mail. And you'll get a set of stickers that are modeled after the emotes that you can use in the chat. Sent to you via snail mail, real mail you can open. And then finally, if you go for the Super Duper Divorce level, well, you get all that stuff, and you get monthly a cassette tape, much like this one. A cassette tape that will feature one cover song and one demo track for what might possibly be on the next Super Divorce album. Very exclusive. I will not be uploading those songs to the internet. They will be yours to have on your tape. You could upload them. You can share them. That's up to you, whoever is a subscriber at that level. That's your guys' deal. If you want to trade songs and things, that's up to you. But I'm just letting you know, I'm not uploading those tracks. They will only be put on cassette tape and sent to the subscribers. And it's very mysterious and very exclusive. And you'll get all that every month. So if you want to be a member, check it out. Join now. I appreciate it. Because the games I play, they cost money and upload and fucking all this horse shit. So it's nice to have a little bit of a return on it. I'm not trying to be greedy, but it's fun to do, and I appreciate your support. And speaking of this, if you want one of these, this is a Super Divorce tape. You could get this very tape right here of action figures, the Super Divorce Synth Pop album. You could also get it on CD. You can get this Super Divorce album, the very first one, Wish You the Best. This is like more of a post-hardcore album. You can get both of these in CD, cassette tape, or vinyl record over at superdivorceme.com. I'm going to get some new t-shirts up there at some point soon too. So check back on that. What else? Justin said, looking at chat from an outside perspective, it makes sense that people lurk. Yeah, well, you just got to be brave and jump in. That's all. Don't be intimidated by any of these people, Jump in the pit. Get in the pit and try to love someone. Get in the pit and try to chug someone. Just get in and do some butt chugging. You'll have a great time. It's all good. I think that's about it for tonight, though. So we'll be back tomorrow evening at 10 p.m. with the Lego Ship in a Bottle set. We are going to be constructing a Lego pirate ship in a glass bottle. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m., right here, if you want to come and join up. And I'm sorry that we didn't get to watch movies tonight. It was supposed to be the very first Friday night Chillout zone to chill and watch a movie. And 2 times the stream got taken down for violating some mysterious policy that YouTube refuses to tell me about. They won't elaborate. I picked 2 public domain films, and they shut my stream down both times. And that's why we came back and just shot the shit and then played Vampire Survivors. That's what happened. Leave the stream running until tomorrow. That'd be a long stream. Also, it wouldn't work because to do the Lego streams, I have to stream from my phone. And right now I'm streaming from the PC, from my personal computer. So that wouldn't work. It's a good idea, though. I'd love to do a 24-hour stream sometime. All right, Obi-Wan, see ya. Thanks for hanging out, pal. Cheers to ya in Australia. And all y'all, have a damn good night and a damn good day tomorrow. And I hope to see you soon. Okie doke. All right. Well, if that's all, if that's about it, then I suppose I'm gonna need a sleep stream so we can hear Jess. I think that'd be too scary. I think that'd be too frightening. The stream would get shut down. They'd probably shut it down as soon as they heard her. And then the delay would make it so that you never even got to hear it. That's how frightening it is. It's how frightening it is for me to be woken up by that, like inches away from my ear. Just being yelled at, I don't think YouTube they wouldn't allow it. They won't even let me watch a public domain horror film with you guys. They're not going to subject you to that. They'd probably delete my channel. Okay. Well, guys, it's been fun, despite the hiccups. And again, hope to see you tomorrow night. Until then, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.